Jaya Radha Madhava, Jaya Kuja Bihari, Gopi Jana Vallabha, Jaya Girivaradari, Radhe Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tiravanachari, Jaya Radha Madhava, Jaya Kunja Bihari, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Jaya Radha Madhava, Jaya Kunja Bihari, Jaya Radha Madhava, Jaya Kunja Bihari. Hare Krishna, long time no see, people. Long time no see. Where you guys been? Where have you been? Where have I been? Only God knows. Today, guys, I'm going to be reading from this very amazing book. It's called it's called Sri Sri Radha Rasa Sudanidhi. Okay, this is highly advanced spiritual subject matter, but you can handle it. Okay. So, if you're new here, I'm Dan. I'm a former monk. Okay, this book was translated by Pandit 108 Srimad Anantadas Babaji Maharaj. There you go. He wrote this. He left his body years ago, but he lived at Radhakund for like a long time. I think I don't know his story honestly, but I'm reading from his book. So let's get into it, guys. Sri Sri Radha Rasa Sudanidhi, okay? The Nectar Ocean of Sri Radha's Flavors by Sripad Prabodhananda Saraswati, with English commentary based on the Bengali commentary made by Sri Madhusudan Das Adhikari, Prabhupada Srila Ananda Gopala Goswami, and Radhakund Mahant Pandit Srimat Ananta Das Babaji Maharaj. Bengali songs that follow the commentaries are composed by Dr. Haripad Srila from Howrah. Okay, so what is this book, guys? What is this book? It's the Sri Sri Radha Rasa Sudanidhi. Okay, so listen to this. This is the longest and most popular prayer. The longest and most popular prayer to Srimati Radharani, which is sung by different sampradayas, devotee traditions, okay, of sacred Vrindavan, guys. So it's the longest, most popular prayer to Srimati Radharani, okay, which is sung by different sampradayas of sacred Vrindavan, okay. The entire text hangs on the wall of the Sevakunj garden in Vrindavan. The entire text, guys, of this book. This is a special book, okay? Like when I left India, guys, there's I can only take so many things. This is one of the things I took, and it's a big book, so it wasn't easy to take, but I knew this was a treasure. I left so many books there. Anyways. Okay. The entire text hangs on the wall of the Sevakunj garden in Vrindavan, each verse inscribed in one separate marble slab. I didn't even know that, guys. I didn't even know that was true. Although this book appears to be full of erotic verses, the reader is reminded of the fact that this is not material, but transcendental eros. Okay, this is transcendental, guys. Hearing and chanting of these transcendental topics swiftly liberate the reciter and hearer. Listen to this, guys. Listen to this. Hearing and chanting of these transcendental topics swiftly liberate the reciter and hearer from the heart disease of lust. Guys, lust, anger, and greed. Okay, those are the lust, anger, and greed, guys. Is the root of all evil. Okay, so listen to this. Listen to this. Hearing and chanting of these transcendental topics swiftly liberate the nectar. Oh, wait, sorry. Swiftly liberate the reciter and the hearer from the heart disease of lust. Did you hear that? Quickly and swiftly. So if you want to get rid of lust, then listen up. But some of you don't want to get rid of that lust because you're attached. Okay. Provided this hearing and chanting is done with faith. You need faith, guys. You need faith. Faith that this is the transcendental exchange between God, Krishna, and his internal potency, his Swarup Shakti. Okay. You got to have faith, guys, that this is a transcendental exchange going on. Instead of becoming sexually agitated, the faithful practitioner of this upasan, subject of devotional meditation. Okay, this is devotional meditation, guys. Hare Krishna, Ekant Shivapa. Yeah, okay. Instead of becoming sexually agitated, the faithful practitioner of this upasan, subject of devotional meditation. I like that, devotional meditation. Okay. What is that, Nepal? Will become free from the disease of lust, guys. Do you want to become free from the disease of lust? It's a disease, guys. And I know all about it, unfortunately. I know all about that disease. Srimad Bhagavat states, okay, 1033:40. I'm not going to read all the Sanskrit and stuff because it's going to take a lot of time. So I'm just going to read the English mostly. Anyone who faithfully hears and chants the pastimes of Lord Vishnu Krishna with the women of Raj attains the highest devotion to God. He will swiftly be cured from the heart disease of lust, and he will become steady, pure, and saintly. Okay, that's some powerful, guys. Listen to this again. Anyone who faithfully hears and chants the pastimes of Lord Vishnu Krishna with the women of Raj, the gopis, Radharani, attains the highest devotion to God. Okay, I want to attain the highest devotion to God, so I'm going to read this because I want that. Maybe you don't want that. That's cool. I don't judge you guys. I'm not your judge. God's your judge, guys. I'm not your judge. Okay. He will swiftly be cured from the heart disease of lust, and he will become steady. Steady Eddie. Okay, guys, I'm excited. Are you excited? I'm excited about this. Okay, I'll read a couple pages and I'm going to go. I'll read for like 10 minutes or something. I'll just read a few pages because, I like to keep it short and sweet because people have a short attention span, People don't have a lot of attention span. I could read this like for hours, but, I offer my obeisances unto Lord Gaurachandra, who is surrounded by all his associates and whose body is studded with goose pimples of ecstasy that mock the beauty of blossoming Kandama flowers. He raises his arms, repeatedly loudly crying, "Hurry, hurry!" as he dances and sings, showering the surface of the earth with cascades of tears, guys. Cascades of tears. Beautiful. Beautiful. Auspicious invocation. Comments. Sripad Prabhupada Saraswati is the object of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's great mercy, so his mind and heart are always absorbed in the sweet pastimes, attributes, and sentiments of Srimati Radharani and Vraj. Now he begins his delicious book of eager prayer named Radha Rasa Sudhanidhi, out of compassion for the devotees who aspire for the confidential service of Srimati Radharani's lotus feet. In this verse, he praises his worshipable deity, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Raj Vihari Sri Krishna accepted the mood and complexion of Sri Radha and became Gora to fulfill three desires: to understand the greatness of Radha's love. Okay, this is why Lord Chaitanya, Lord Gauranga Mahaprabhu appeared. Okay, to understand the greatness of Radha's love, the wonderful qualities that she alone relishes in him, and the happiness she feels when she realizes the sweetness of his love. In Vrindavan Leela, Krishna was the witness of the sweetness of Sri Radha's love, of which he himself was the object. And in Gaura Leela, he accepted the mood and luster of Sri Radha to understand the gravity of her love. Okay, that's why Lord Chaitanya appeared. That's one reason, to understand Srimati Radharani's love. Krishna wanted to know, he wanted to taste it. Okay, In the opening verse of this book, Radharasa Sudhanidhi, Sripad Prabhupada Saraswati draws a beautiful picture of how the full transcendental truth of Radha, Sri Krishna, experienced the sweetness of Radha's emotions. Here, Sripad follows the custom in Gauda Vaishnava tradition to praise Lord Gora before commencing the description of Sri Sri Radha Madhava sweet pastimes. This is called Gora Chandrika. In his book, Sri Chaitanya Chandramrita, Sripad writes, when a very fortunate soul experiences devotion for Lord Gora's lotus feet, the nectarian ocean from Radha's lotus feet suddenly floods his heart. Jai Guranga. Okay, you got to experience that. See, guys, you hear that? That's powerful. When a very fortunate soul experiences devotion for Lord Gora's lotus feet, the nectar ocean from Radha's lotus feet suddenly floods his heart. Sri Gora Sundar has brought an unprecedented torch of Raja Ras, whose bright effulgence shows the devotees the way to the sweet bhajan of Sri Vrindavan, which is otherwise hard to see. And along with that sweet transcendental Raja Ras, Mahaprabhu introduced himself to the devotees of this world. Sri Vasu Ghosh sings. Okay. If Gora had not come, how would the world have been? Who would have taught the world the greatness of Radha and the limit of Prema Ras? Who would have shown the way to enter the sweetness of Vrindavan and the anxious mood of the young girls of Raj? The only way to extinguish the burning sensation of the threefold material misery caused by the elements, one's own body or mind, or by other creatures. Threefold miseries, guys. You have body, like your body, you have misery of the body. Okay, I got misery of the body right now. If you think about your body, guys, is there some kind of pain or discomfort in your body? I got pain in certain places right now, guys. Okay. Then the mind, the miseries of the mind, stress, anxiety, fear, all these miseries of the mind, guys. Okay. And the miseries of other creatures. Yeah, other creatures. Where am I? Where am I? I lost myself. Where is it? Oh, yeah. Okay. Miseries by other creatures. Like other creatures can, hurt you. Other humans can hurt you. Animals can hurt you. Other creatures, which are basically humans and animals, guys. Did you see that viral video of this guy in Yosemite National Park? He got hit by a bison. The bison threw him like 8 feet in the air. Okay, so that bison hurt him. Okay, so humans, we hurt each other and we hurt other people, and animals sometimes they hurt humans too because they're animals. It happens. So, okay, with the nectar stream of love for Sri Sri Radha Govinda is the mercy of Sriman Mahaprabhu. In this verse, Sripad Prabhupada describes the sattvika ecstasies of Sri Gora Sundar as he takes pleasure in performing kirtan. Srila Rupa Goswami defines these sattvika ecstasies as follows in the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. When the heart is touched by emotions directly in the form of the 5 basic relationships of servanthood, friendship, parenthood, etc., or indirectly in the form of the 7 secondary moods such as laughter, chivalry, etc., related to Krishna, the wise call it sattva. And the emotions coming from that are called sattvika bhavs. Okay, the Lord has accepted the mood and luster of Sri Radha and had become the main shelter for his own Radhi. Therefore, the sattvika and other bhavs have become fully manifest in him. This is confirmed in Chaitanya Charitamrita. The Lord had become the main shelter of his own Ras, and so all ecstasies arose in him. Sripad sweetly depicts how Sri Gauranga's body displayed the unrivaled ecstasies derived from relishing the sweetness of Radha's Ras within himself by saying Nindatam Pulak Karena Vikasa Nipa Pashuna Chabim. His body was beautified by goose pimples that mocked freshly blossoming Kandamba flowers. Mahaprabhu's body manifested Udipta Sattvika Bhavs. Srila Rupa Goswami says in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, when 5 or 6 sattvika ecstasies simultaneously arise to the greatest extent, they are called Udipta. Again, Sripad Pradikrita Bhuja Dayam Hari Harit Yucher Vadam Muher. He lifts his arm and loudly chants, Hari, Hari! This is an Anubhav called Kroshana. Srila Rupa Goswami says in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Anubhavs to Chitasa Bhavanam Avabodhaka. Activities that awaken certain moods in the heart are called Anubhav. When Rati is relished within the heart, it will be externally manifest. The echo of Mahaprabhu's loud chanting of Harinam immersed all the moving and non-moving creatures in the taste of love of Krishna. Srila Haridas Thakur revealed the secret of the loud chanting in Harinam. Okay, I'll read one more page. Let's listen to this. All the moving and non-moving creatures have heard your loud chanting. Hearing it, all the moving creatures were liberated from material existence. And after the non-moving creatures hear it, there is an echo. It's actually not an echo. It is the chanting of these non-moving creatures. All these indescribable things are possible by your mercy. Mahaprabhu dances with restless feet and sprinkles the earth with his tears. The Pada Karta singer Rai Shakara describes the sweet dancing of Sri Gaura Sundar and his associates as follows. How sweet is Gaura Kishore, the youthful golden Lord Chaitanya. How sweet is his dancing. How sweet are his associates. How sweetly the drums are playing. How sweet is the rhythm. How sweetly the devotees are maddened by transcendental mellows, and how sweetly they sing. How sweetly he moves. How sweetly he swings, and how sweet are his steps. How sweet are his beautiful words, and how sweet is his radiance. How sweet are his lips, and how sweet are his smiles that defeat the sweetness of the moon. How sweet is his eagerness. How sweet is his love, and how sweet are his words. How sweetly his reddish eyes are making sweet hints. Unfortunately, Rai Shakara is deprived of his sweet love. While Mahaprabhu dances, his eyes manifest the Satvika ecstasy of Ashru. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is described how Mahaprabhu manifested this ecstasy while dancing before the chariot of Lord Jagannath. Tears were flowing from his eyes like fountains, sprinkling all the people that stood around. Oh, can you imagine getting drenched with the Lord's tears? The Satvika transformation is so wonderful that one may ask, does the Ganga water that normally flows from his, Lord Vishnu's, or self-same Sriman Mahaprabhu's lotus feet now flow from his eyes? The Lord not only taught the world about prem, he also gave a splendid example of how to relish its flavor. The Lord is the wealthy owner of the Chittamani gem of prem. The people of the world will be blessed with initiation into the mantra of prem by voluntarily selling themselves to the lotus feet that sweetly, blissfully dance. Lotus feet of that sweetly, blissfully dancing and chanting Sri Gaura. Even the stones melt when they remember how sweetly Lord Gaura dances and how he rolls on the ground like a golden mountain. All glories to Sri Gaura Chandra, who gives joy to the world, who is the moon of Gaura Mandala, the holy circle of Navadweep, and whose body is studded with goose pimples of ecstasy that are as wonderful as blooming kandama flowers. How nicely Gaura Mahaprabhu dances, repeatedly lifting his arms loudly and chanting, Hari! Hari! A stream of tears flow from Gaura's eyes and sprinkles the surface of the earth. Thus, Sripad Prabhupada Saraswati begins his Rasika book named Radha Rasa Sudhanidhi by offering his repeated obeisances to Lord Gaura Hari and his associates and witnessing his kirtan pastimes. This verse serves as the auspicious invocation of this book. It is the highest wealth of all the devotees, and it makes them happy by remembering and hearing it. It's true. Look, and I'm happy. Decorating his body with the dust of his guru's lotus feet. Haripad sings these poetical songs. Poetical songs. I love it. All right, I'm done. To be continued, guys. I'll try to read every day. You know, life happens. I haven't been live in a while because, you know, life be happening. But I'm back. See, guys, sometimes I disappear, but I come back. I never go away for good, guys. I always come back stronger too. That's my secret. Because when I disappear, guys, I'm doing stuff. Okay. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaura Bhatta Brinda Kirtan. Nitai Gauranga Jaya Nitai Gauranga Nitai Gauranga Jaya Nitai Gauranga Nitai Gauranga Jaya Gaura Hari Nitai Gauranga Jaya Gaura Hari Jaya Sachinandana Jaya Sachinandana Jaya Sachinandana Jaya Sachinandana Jaya Sachinandana Gaura Hari Jaya Sachinandana Gaura Hari Jai Jai Radhe Jai Jai Sham Jai Jai Shri Vrindavan Dham Jai Jai Nitai Jai Jai Gaur Jai Jai Shri Damayapur Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe Radhe Govinda Radhe Govinda Jaya Nanda Yashoda Dulal Girivardhari Gopal Jaya Nanda Yashoda Dulal Girivardhari Gopal 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 Gopal, 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 Radha, 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 Krishna, 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 Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nitai Gaur Premanandi, Hari Hari Bol. Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Sham. Hare Krishna. You just got Krishnafied. You're welcome. Go Ranga. I'm back.